am honored to be with you once again for the annual State of the City Address. Let me start by thanking our local businesses, small and large, our nonprofit partners, our faith-based leaders, community volunteers, and residents of Vineland for your commitment to our great city. To the directors, managers, and hardworking employees in every city department, thank you for everything you do every day for the residents of Vineland. I'm proud to work alongside of you. I also want to acknowledge our governing body. President Dr. Elizabeth Arthur, Vice President David Acosta, Ron Franceschini, Paul Spinelli, and Al Vargas. It is a pleasure to work with a council team that is committed to a shared vision of how to make city government work better for everyone. Because ultimately, the experience of the individual person is what makes a city a great place to live. At this point in the speech, I normally speak about the achievements during the past year. But this year, I wanted to put forth a broader view of what this administration has accomplished over the past 7 years and of what it means to your business and family while still weaving in a few highlights. When we took office, we promised to do everything in our power to restore trust where it is broken, both inside and outside of City Hall. To work every day to keep our streets safe and our environment litter-free, to modernize and improve the quality and service of city government, to renew our city's sense of pride and self-confidence, and to make Vineland a vibrant location able to attract growth and new development. We were under no illusions about the challenges ahead. We knew that bringing about fundamental changes to the way Vineland operated would be a daunting task. Change is never easy, and we have faced our fair share of difficulties. However, I take pride in the fact that we have successfully overcome these challenges, moving the city towards long-term fiscal stability while addressing important community priorities. We did so by developing a multi-year capital plan, reducing the reliance on bonding where possible, streamlining budgets, curtailing overtime practices, ensuring timely labor contract negotiations, establishing long-range forecasts, and aggressively pursuing federal and state grant opportunities. By doing so, we have been able to fund public priorities while also eliminating areas of waste and inefficiency. We have managed our debt, grown our tax base, and increased the city's cash reserves from $1.9 million in 2016 to $14 million at present. We now enjoy the strongest economic health the city has seen in decades. We have achieved steady growth in permit and license requests, which has led to over $475 million in new private sector investment through 2023, driving down the unemployment rate to below 5%. And 2024 is off to a fantastic start, as we already have another $71 million in development projects on the books. We have marketed the city like a business throughout the region and beyond, with a consistent positive message supporting our existing business community and inviting those looking to expand or relocate to come and explore what Vineland has to offer. We are prepared for future growth by updating the city's master plan, securing land and funding for a new industrial park, and creating one of the state's most effective UEZ second-generation loan programs. This program has provided hundreds of businesses with below-market interest rate loans for equipment purchases, working capital, building improvements, and more. We have modernized operations at the Vineland Municipal Utilities, replaced aging electric and water infrastructure, and worked with the health department to implement new water testing programs for above-ground tanks, wells, treatment facilities, and distribution pipes. Further, as our most important economic development incentive, we have incorporated new standalone VMU messaging and collaterals into our overall marketing efforts. We have improved nearly a quarter of the 259 miles of city-maintained roadways to date. To help finance these improvements, we have been able to obtain over $19 million in state and federal funding, and an additional $22 million has been pledged for the Chestnut Avenue reconstruction project. Further, we continue to press the Cumberland County Commissioners to address badly needed work on portions of the 121 miles of roadways under their jurisdiction, many of which are the most heavily traveled roadways in the city. Along with these road projects, we have implemented a significant sidewalk and drainage improvement program and converted 95% of our streetlights to LED. These initiatives not only improve walkability and pedestrian safety, but also prevent premature deterioration of the road pavement structure and contribute to overall traffic safety by eliminating flooded roads. We have reorganized and streamlined the operations of city government, refurbished public buildings and grounds, and upgraded exterior lighting and parking facilities, which benefits both city employees and visitors to our facilities. We directed the legal department to undertake a systematic review of municipal ordinances to ensure that they are up to date and are enforced in a professional, fair, and consistent manner. We have made the Vineland Police, Fire, and EMS among the best in the state by ensuring these departments are fully staffed, properly trained, and have the equipment and modern facilities they need to do the job safely and effectively. With respect to our first responders, there are two specific programs from the past year I would like to single out. First, you will continue to see an enhanced police presence within the city's commercial and transportation corridors, providing an additional sense of security for residents and visitors. And kudos to the EMS division, who brought aboard a new four-legged recruit Wednesday as the department's emotional support therapy dog. Wednesday will assist all of the city's first responders in dealing with stress and anxiety, participate in public education events, and promote overall acts of kindness. It is the first governmental program of its type in the South Jersey region. We met the challenge during one of the worst health crises since the 1918 flu pandemic, maintaining city services, providing financial support and deferred utility payments to residents and businesses, and providing care and vaccinations for those in need. We have achieved a more transparent and open municipal government by implementing a coordinated social media policy, making council meetings available on our YouTube channel, launching 2 mobile apps, expanding the availability of information on various city websites, and providing an online non-emergency service request portal. We have worked to ensure that all levels of city government, from full-time staff positions to volunteer boards and commissions, reflect Vineland's diverse community, including historic appointments to our municipal court, police department, and EMS division, among others. We have improved public recreational facilities and supported successful efforts to establish new opportunities, such as our dog park adjacent to Jan Petro Park and the creation of the Mananico Creek Nature Preserve. We are also supporting private sector development projects as well. This includes most recently the 810 Billiards Bowling Project at the former Avalon Carpet Building on Delsea Drive and the Trout National Golf Course Project on Lincoln Avenue. We are also working with the owners of a well-known craft brewery to open a new location in the downtown district. We have celebrated and honored individuals and groups whose achievements foster civic pride, encourage public service, and significantly contributed to the cultural development of our community through parades, city hall ceremonies, street dedications, downtown banners, and more. We have improved the appearance of our community by demolishing dilapidated structures throughout the city to make way for new development, providing facade improvement grants to downtown businesses, implementing the citywide Project Beautify program, and establishing dedicated public works crews to maintain the downtown business district and industrial parks. Further, I am pleased to report we are in the process of going out to bid on the demolition of the old Vineland Ice House on East Pear Street. To this end, I want to thank the countless volunteers who have generously supported our efforts at beautification and acknowledge the efforts of the Vineland Green Team, the Environmental Commission, and the Clean Communities Program, as well as local environmental groups who partner with the city on many important projects. We have been able to do this while keeping the municipal tax rate among the lowest of any large municipality in the region. With that said, let me editorialize for a moment. We as municipal officials field a lot of questions regarding property tax rates, and that is to be expected because we are the point of collection. However, I can't stress this enough. When you receive your quarterly tax bill, it is important to remember only 33 cents out of your property tax dollar goes to fund municipal services. This includes police, fire, road maintenance, public health services, and recreation programs, as well as statutory functions such as planning, zoning, tax assessment, tax collection, engineering, code enforcement, animal control, overseeing elections, and debt service obligations. The remaining 67 cents of every dollar is assessed and managed by other government entities, including the county commissioners, school board, and library board. As much as we may agree or disagree with their priorities, and we do make our feelings heard, it is you, the taxpayers, who can ultimately impact their actions and budgetary decisions. While I am proud of the past 7 years, I am not satisfied. The novelist Louis L'Amour once said, "There will come a time when you think everything is finished, but that will only be the beginning." And as we look ahead to 2024, we have several plans in motion. The construction of a new state-of-the-art film production studio at the Landis Marketplace, the development of a downtown community center, the beginning of site preparations for our new industrial park, construction for a new downtown microbrewery, the ribbon cutting of our new fire headquarters, finalizing the design approval for the Chestnut Avenue project, and the opening of our special needs park. The state of our city is strong, but we cannot stop the momentum. We may not agree on everything. In fact, that's the one thing that will never change. But I know we all share the same love and passion for this great city. We must continue to show leadership and be bold to position Vineland for current and future success. We have worked too hard to earn our place as a growing community businesses and families want to invest in. Let's continue to work together and position Vineland for even greater success in the future. With our passion, our pride, and our people, how can we not succeed? Thank you all for joining me today and for your contributions in making Vineland the best it can be.